Hello dear students. So in our last class we were discussing sexual reproduction. Okay, we have completed asexual reproduction and the different modes of asexual reproduction, and we have started the process of sexual reproduction. So what was sexual reproduction? It is the type of reproduction in which two parents are involved. There will be one male parent and one female parent, and the parents will produce gametes or sex cells. Okay, so gametes will be produced, and the gametes, the male gamete and female gamete, fuse together by a process known as fertilization to form a zygote, and this zygote will develop into a new organism. Okay, so this is the process in sexual reproduction. Then we have discussed that there are three events present in sexual reproduction. Three events are present in sexual reproduction. First one is pre-fertilization events, second fertilization, and third one post-fertilization events. Okay, first pre-fertilization events, that is the events before fertilization. Okay, നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞു the fusion of male and female gamete, that is fertilization. So the events that takes place before this fusion, it is known as pre-fertilization events. So in pre-fertilization events, usually the preparations for the process of fertilization takes place. Okay, so the events before fertilization, that is pre-fertilization events. Second one, fertilization, that is the fusion of male and female gamete to form zygote. Then third one, post-fertilization events, that is the events after fertilization. So we have already said that after fertilization a zygote will be formed, right? So this zygote has to undergo divisions, and it will change to an embryo and later develop to a new organism. So these are coming under the post-fertilization events. Okay, so first we are going to discuss pre-fertilization events. So among pre-fertilization events, two things are taking place. First one is gametogenesis. Okay, so what is gametogenesis? Gametogenesis is the process of formation of gametes or sex cells. Okay, the process of formation of gametes is known as gametogenesis. Then second one is gamete transfer. Okay, so for fertilization both the gametes have to be in contact, then only fertilization or fusion process will happen. So the transfer, okay, the male gamete will be in one place and female gamete will be in another place. So the transfer of male gamete to the female body or female reproductive tract in case of human. In other animals we can say that in plants or something, the transfer of, okay, in case of plants and all we can say that the transfer of male gamete towards the female gamete, it is known as gamete transfer. Okay, then we shall look into these portions in detail. Okay, moving on to our next topic, that is pre-fertilization events. Okay, we have already said that pre-fertilization events include gametogenesis and gamete transfer. So what is gametogenesis? So gametogenesis, it is the formation of male and female gametes. The process of formation of male gamete and female gamete is known as gametogenesis. So നമുക്കറിയാം male gamete and female gamete fuses to form zygote in the process of fertilization. So the male gamete and female gamete, both the gametes will be haploid in nature. നിങ്ങൾ ഡിപ്ലോയിഡ്, ഹാപ്ലോയിഡ്, ഈ ടേംസ് ഒക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇയറിൽ ജസ്റ്റ് പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവും അല്ലേ? വാട്ട് ഈസ് ഡിപ്ലോയിഡ് ആൻഡ് വാട്ട് ഈസ് ഹാപ്ലോയിഡ്. സോ നമ്മൾ അതിനൊരു എക്സാമ്പിളായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് പറയാം ഡിപ്ലോയിഡ് കണ്ടീഷൻ ആൻഡ് ഹാപ്ലോയിഡ് കണ്ടീഷൻ. സോ ലെറ്റ് us ടേക്ക് ദ എക്സാമ്പിൾ ഓഫ് ഹ്യൂമൻ. ഓക്കെ, നമ്മുടെ കേസിൽ സോ വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ ക്രോമസോം നമ്പർ ഇൻ ഹ്യൂമൻ? It is 46. So all the cells, okay, all cells in our body will have this 46 chromosomes. Okay, every cell, നമ്മുടെ ബോഡിയിൽ ഏത് സെൽ എടുത്താലും എക്സെപ്റ്റ് ഗാമേറ്റ്സ്, all body cells will have 46 chromosomes. That condition is diploid condition. Okay, നമ്മുടെ ബോഡിയിലുള്ള സെൽസ് എല്ലാ സെൽസിൻ്റെയും ക്രോമസോം നമ്പർ ഈക്വൽ, അതേ സെയിം എമൗണ്ട്, സെയിം നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ക്രോമസോംസ് തന്നെയായിരിക്കും. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് 46 ക്രോമസോംസ്. ബട്ട് ഇൻ കേസ് ഓഫ് ഗാമേറ്റ്സ്, ഓക്കെ, നമ്മുടെ മെയിൽ ഗാമേറ്റ് സ്പേമും ഫീമെയിൽ ഗാമേറ്റ് ഓവോ എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ both these gametes will have a chromosome number of only 23. അതായത് 46ൻ്റെ കറക്റ്റ് ഹാഫ് അത്രയാണ് ആരിലുണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ, ഗാമേറ്റ്സിലുണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, ദിസ് കണ്ടീഷൻ ഈസ് നോൺ ആസ് ഹാപ്ലോയിഡ് കണ്ടീഷൻ. സോ 46 ക്രോമസോം, ഫുൾ സെറ്റുള്ള ക്രോമസോം, ആ കണ്ടീഷനാണ് ഡിപ്ലോയിഡ് കണ്ടീഷൻ. ആൻഡ് 23 ക്രോമസോംസ് ഉള്ള കണ്ടീഷൻ, ഹാഫ് ദ നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ക്രോമസോംസ് ഉള്ള കണ്ടീഷനാണ് ഹാപ്ലോയിഡ് കണ്ടീഷൻ. ദെൻ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഗാമേറ്റ്സിൽ ഹാപ്ലോയിഡാണ് ഗാമേറ്റ്സ് നമ്മൾ പറയാനുള്ള റീസൺ, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഗാമേറ്റ്സിൽ ഹാഫ് സെറ്റ് ഓഫ് ക്രോമസോംസ് പ്രസൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞു നമ്മുടെ 46 ക്രോമസോംസ് ആണ് എവറി സെല്ലിലും ഉള്ളതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു അല്ലേ. സോ gamete, the male gamete will have half the number of chromosome, female gamete will have half the number of chromosome. But if the male gamete and female gamete are diploid, okay, അപ്പോൾ മെയിൽ ഗാമേറ്റിലും 46 ക്രോമസോംസ് ഉണ്ട്, ഫീമെയിൽ ഗാമേറ്റിലും 46 ക്രോമസോംസ് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കാം. ഹാപ്ലോയിഡ് അല്ല, രണ്ടുപേരും ഡിപ്ലോയിഡ് ആണെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ എന്ത് സംഭവിക്കും? വെൻ മെയിൽ ഗാമേറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഫീമെയിൽ ഗാമേറ്റ് ഫ്യൂസസ് ടു ഫോം സൈഗോട്ട്, ദ സൈഗോട്ട് വിൽ ഗെറ്റ് 46 plus 46, that is 92 chromosomes. ഇല്ലേ, ഫാദറിൽ നിന്ന് 46 ക്രോമസോമും കിട്ടും, മദറിൽ നിന്ന് 46 ക്രോമസോമും കിട്ടും. ദാറ്റ് ടോട്ടൽ വിൽ ഗീവ് ഇറ്റ് എ number of 92 chromosomes, and that is not proper. Okay, that's why the gametes are haploid in nature. So നമ്മുടെ മെയിൽ ഗാമേറ്റിൽ എത്ര ഉണ്ടാവും? 23 ക്രോമസോം ഉണ്ടാവും. ഫീമെയിൽ ഗാമേറ്റ് വിൽ ഹാവ് also 23 chromosomes. When both these gametes fuse, the zygote, the formed zygote will have 23 plus 23, that is 46 chromosomes. Okay, so zygote will be diploid in nature. It will have 46 chromosomes. അപ്പോൾ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഗാമേറ്റിന് ഹാഫ് ദ നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ക്രോമസോംസ് വന്നതെന്ന് മനസ്സിലായോ? എങ്കിൽ മാത്രമാണ് ആഫ്റ്റർ ഫ്യൂഷൻ the zygote can retain the chromosome number of 46. Okay, I hope that the concept is clear to you. Then what type of cell division takes place during the formation of gamete? What is the type of cell division taking place during the formation of gametes? It is meiosis. Okay, in case of normal cells, the type of cell division taking place is mitosis, that is equational division. But in case of gamete formation, in the formation of male gamete and the formation of female gamete, the type of cell division that took place here is meiosis or reduction division. Then only the chromosome number of 46 can produce gametes. Okay, then cells with chromosome number of 46 can produce gametes with a chromosome number of 23. Okay, സെല്ലിലെ നോർമൽ ക്രോമസോം നമ്പർ എത്രയാണ്? 46 ആണ്. മിയോസിസ് നടന്നാൽ റിഡക്ഷൻ ഡിവിഷൻ, നിങ്ങൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, ഓർത്താൽ അറിയാം. മിയോസിസ് ഇസ് ദ റിഡക്ഷൻ ഡിവിഷൻ ഇൻ വിച്ച് ദ ക്രോമസോം നമ്പർ ഈസ് റെഡ്യൂസ്ഡ് ടു ഹാഫ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ 46 ക്രോമസോം നമ്പർ ഉള്ള സെൽസ് മിയോസിസ് വഴി 23 ക്രോമസോംസ് ഉള്ള ഗാമേറ്റ്സ് ഫോം ചെയ്യും. Okay, so male gamete will have 23 chromosome and female gamete will also have 23 chromosome. Both the male gamete and female gamete fuse together to form the zygote, which will have 46 chromosomes. So the zygote will be diploid in nature. Gametes will be haploid in nature. Okay, then so we will represent haploid condition as N and diploid condition as 2N. Okay, so gametes or haploid cells are represented as N and diploid condition is represented as 2n. So this is we have discussed the number 46 chromosomes in case of human. In other organisms they will have different chromosome number. ഓർഗാനിസം ഏതായാലും ക്രോമസോം നമ്പർ എത്രയായാലും കേസ് എങ്ങനെയാണ്, അതായത് സെൽസിൽ നോർമൽ ബോഡി സെൽസിലുള്ളതിൻ്റെ ഹാഫ് ദ നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ക്രോമസോംസ് ആണ് ആരിലുണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ, ഗ്യാമേറ്റ്സിലുണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ. ആൻഡ് ദിസ് കണ്ടീഷൻ ഈസ് നോൺ ആസ് ഹാപ്ലോയിഡ് കണ്ടീഷൻ. ഓക്കെ, ദെൻ the gametes or haploid cells. Gametes are haploid cells. So gametes are of two types. Okay, two types of gametes are there. First one is homogametes or isogametes, and the second one is heterogametes, and it is also known as anisogametes. Okay, homogametes or isogametes and heterogametes or anisogametes. First consider homogametes. So homogametes, in case of homogametes, both the male and female gamete will be similar in their structure. Okay, so homogametes are similar gametes, that is we cannot differentiate between male and female gamete. Okay, both the structure of male and female gamete will be similar and we can't differentiate between them. ഓക്കെ, രണ്ടുപേരും ഒരുപോലെ ഇരിക്കും. മെയിൽ ഗ്യാമേറ്റും ഫീമെയിൽ ഗ്യാമേറ്റും നമുക്ക് അവരെ രണ്ടുപേരെയും വേർതിരിച്ചറിയാനായിട്ട് പറ്റില്ല. സോ സച്ച് ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് ഗാമേറ്റ്സ് ആർ നോൺ ആസ് ഹോമോഗാമേറ്റ്സ് ഓർ ഐസോഗാമേറ്റ്സ്. ആൻഡ് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് എക്സാമ്പിൾ ഫോർ ഐസോഗാമേറ്റ്സ് ഈസ് ക്ലാഡോഫോറ, വിച്ച് ഈസ് ആൻ ആൽഗെ. സോ ദിസ് ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ ഷോസ് ദ ഐസോഗാമേറ്റ്സ് ഓഫ് ക്ലാഡോഫോറ. സോ എമംഗ് ദിസ് one gamete will be okay, so among these one gamete will be male gamete and the other gamete will be female gamete. So we can't distinguish between these two. We can't differentiate between the male gamete and female gamete. Such type of gametes are known as isogametes. So one example is Cladophora and the another example is Eulothrix. Then coming to the second type, that is heterogametes. So heterogametes are the different types of gametes, that is the male gamete and female gamete will be structurally different and we can easily differentiate between them. Okay, so the male and female gamete are distinct types. Then the male gamete is called androzoid or sperm. Okay, the male gamete is called androzoid or sperm and female gamete is called egg or ovum. So heterogametes, in which the male gamete and female gamete are structurally different and we can easily differentiate between them. So the examples, one main example for heterogamete is the human. In case of human, the male gamete and female gamete has got different structure and we can easily identify them based on their structure. So this third one is the example of human, that is female gamete and male gamete. So this first one, the spherical structure represents the female gamete, that is egg or ovum. So when you look at this structure, you can see that it is a spherical structure and it is also large. Okay, the female gamete, egg or ovum, is spherical in structure, it is large and also it is non-motile. The female gamete can't move, it is non-motile. Then coming to the male gamete, sperm, it is smaller than this egg. Okay, it is smaller than this egg and also it is motile. You can see this tail-like structures of sperm. Okay, this tail-like structures of sperm will help in its movement. So the sperm is motile whereas the ovum is non-motile. Okay, so these are the heterogametes of human. Then another example for heterogametes is the heterogametes of fucus, which is an algae. Okay, so this is the So this is the heterogametes of fucus. Okay, the second one. This is the heterogametes of fucus. So here we can see that this is the female gamete. This round structure is the female gamete and this small structure is the male gamete. Okay, so here also the female gamete is large and it is round in shape, whereas the male gamete is small. So we can easily distinguish between the male gamete and female gamete. So they are known as heterogametes. നിങ്ങൾ പഠിക്കുമ്പോൾ ടെക്സ്റ്റിൽ ഈ 3 ഫിഗേഴ്സും ഉണ്ട്. ഈ ഫിഗർ നോക്കി മനസ്സിലാക്കി പഠിക്കുക. ഹോമോഗാമേറ്റ്സ് ആൻഡ് ഹെട്രോഗാമേറ്റ്സ്. എപ്പോഴും കൂടുതലും ചോദിച്ച് കണ്ടിട്ടുള്ളത് ഇതാണ് കേട്ടോ. ക്ലാഡോഫോറയുടെ ഈ ഒരു എക്സാമ്പിളാണ് കൂടുതലും ചോദിച്ച് കണ്ടേക്കുന്നത്. ഈ ഒരു ഫിഗർ തന്നിട്ട് ഐഡൻറ്റിഫൈ വിച്ച് ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് ഗാമേറ്റ്സ് ഇസ് ദിസ്. അപ്പം നിങ്ങൾ എഴുതണം ഹോമോഗാമേറ്റ്സ് ആണോ ഹെട്രോഗാമേറ്റ്സ് ആണോ. സോ ഇൻ കേസ് ഓഫ് ക്ലാഡോഫോറ ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ഹോമോഗാമേറ്റ്സ് ആൻഡ് the male and female gamete will be structurally similar and we can't differentiate between these two. ഇത്രയും കാര്യങ്ങൾ എഴുതണം. എക്സാമ്പിൾ ക്ലാഡോഫോറ. Okay, so these are homogametes and heterogametes. So let's discuss sexuality in organisms. Okay, so based on their sexuality we can divide organisms into two types, bisexual and unisexual. So bisexual means both the male gamete and female gamete will be formed in the same organism. Okay, both male gamete and female gamete will be formed in the same organism. That's why we write here as male plus female, that is bisexual. Both male and female gamete will be produced in the same organism. In case of unisexual organisms, male gamete will be produced in one organism and female gamete will be produced in another organism. So, male or female. Okay, just remember this: bisexual, male plus female, that is male gamete and female gamete in same organism. Unisexual, male or female, that is male gamete in one organism and female gamete will be produced in another organism. Okay, so there are some terms associated with this bisexual and unisexual conditions. First one, in case of fungi. Okay, in case of fungi, if it is bisexual in nature, okay, so if a fungi produces both male and female gametes, we call it as homothallic. Okay, in case of fungi, the bisexual condition is called homothallic. An example for homothallic fungi is mucor. Then coming to unisexual condition in fungi, that is if one fungi produces male gametes. Okay, so homothallic condition is the bisexual condition in fungi. Example is mucor. Then the unisexual condition in fungi is known as heterothallic. Okay, fungi unisexual condition, that is male gamete will be produced by one organism and female gamete will be produced by another organism. This condition is known as heterothallic condition in fungi. Example is rhizopus. Okay, so ഇതാണ് ഫംഗിയിലെ രണ്ട് terms, homothallic and heterothallic. Then next one, in case of plants. So in case of plants, if the male and female gametes are produced by the same plant itself, it is called monoecious plant. Okay, male gamete and female gamete produced by same plant, it is called monoecious. Examples are cucurbitous, that is the cucumber family. Then coconut. So these are examples for monoecious condition. Then second one is dioecious plants. So if the plant, in the plant the male gamete is produced by one plant and the female gamete is produced by another plant, this condition is called dioecious condition. Examples are papaya, date palm, indapana. Okay, they are dioecious plants. So in monoecious plants, both the male and female gamete are produced by the same plant, whereas in dioecious plant, the male gamete is produced by one plant and female gamete is produced by another plant. Then in case of animals, in case of animals, the bisexual condition is, the animal is called hermaphrodites. The animals showing bisexual condition, that is the male gamete and female gamete are produced in the same animal, it is called hermaphrodite. I know you have heard this term in your first year, might be in animal kingdom, right? So there are certain animals which are hermaphrodites, that is the male and female gametes will be produced in the same animal itself. Examples include tapeworm, earthworm, leech, sponges. These are the examples for hermaphrodites. Then in case of unisexual animals, unisexual animals, male gamete will be produced by a male organism and female gamete will be produced by a female organism. Examples include cockroach. So in your first year you have learned male cockroach and female cockroach anatomy and morphology, isn't it? So cockroach is a unisexual animal, and also in case of human, we are also unisexual organisms. So this is a diagram from your NCERT textbook. So here the first figure shows bisexual animal, that is earthworm. So we have studied that earthworm is a hermaphrodite, that it is bisexual animal. So this is the structure in earthworm, and you studied in your first year that in the body of earthworm is a segmented body, that is shown here. Then second one, the example for a unisexual animal, that is cockroach. In cockroach there will be a male cockroach and a female cockroach. So this is the unisexual animal cockroach. Then coming to the case of plant, the first one is monoecious plant. So the third one, this is the structure of a monoecious plant, Chara. Chara is a monoecious plant. So in the same plant itself, both the male and female reproductive structures will be present. You can see here in Chara, the male sex organ, this is the male sex organ known as antheridium, and the female sex organ known as oogonium. Male sex organ is known as antheridium and female sex organ known as oogonium is present in the same plant itself. So it is a monoecious plant. Then the fourth one is the example for a dioecious plant. Dioecious plant, the example is Mercantia. So in case of this plant Mercantia, the female plant or the female thallus, female plant. So the female thallus will have the female reproductive structure known as archegoniophore. The female thallus will have the female reproductive part called archegoniophore, and the male thallus will have the male reproductive part antheridiophore. So archegoniophore and antheridiophore in case of dioecious plant Mercantia. Last one, fifth one is a bisexual flower, that is both the bisexual flower, that is both the male and female reproductive structure will be present in the same plant. Example is sweet potato. So another example is hibiscus. നിങ്ങൾ ചെമ്പരത്തിയിലൊക്കെ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലേ, മെയിൽ റീപ്രൊഡക്റ്റീവ് പാർട്ടും ഫീമെയിൽ റീപ്രൊഡക്റ്റീവ് പാർട്ടും സെയിം ഫ്ലവറിൽ തന്നെ ഉണ്ടാവും. സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഓൾസോ ആൻ എക്സാമ്പിൾ ഫോർ ബൈസെക്ഷൽ ഫ്ലവർ. So here stamen and carpel. The male reproductive part stamen and the female reproductive part carpel will be present in the same plant itself. So it is a bisexual flower.